If we see the cell under the electron microscope, what we see is there are gaps. What does that mean? Because we are saying that it is selectively permeable, there are tiny pores. Then there is nucleus which also has tiny pores. Now what is in between? In between we find there is a network of tubes which can even be branched. Sometimes there are some elongated or rounded or oblong structures also, which are called vesicles. Now what are these tube like structures? These are called endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic, what does endo mean? You know, in biology, if you try to understand the words and their meanings, you will know the term also. Endo means inside, so it is inside the cytoplasm. Reticulum means network. Now because these endoplasmic reticula are branching and rebranching, they form a network, and this network is spread over the entire cell. What does this do? If it is a tube, obviously it must be transporting. So the main function of endoplasmic reticulum is to transport material from nucleus to cytoplasm and from there to outside and even coming inside. So they are like our supply chain, because any city would require supply of, say, water, supply of gas, cooking gas, electrical supply, so many. So this provides the network. Now endoplasmic reticulum is also of two types. One is RER, which means rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now why is it rough? Because sometimes there are rounded bodies on it. These rounded bodies are called ribosomes. Ribosomes are like factories. What do they manufacture? Proteins. So whatever protein is being manufactured, that is passed through endoplasmic reticulum. So RER is rough due to the presence of ribosomes which manufacture proteins. The second type of endoplasmic reticulum is SER, which is smooth, which means no ribosome, and this is concerned with fat metabolism or the production of lipid molecules. So SER produces lipid, RER produces protein, and then they are supplied through endoplasmic reticulum. So RER produces protein while SER produces lipids. And where is this manufacturing going on? On the surface of the membrane. So this process is called membrane biogenesis. Okay, now your factories have manufactured, but whatever is manufactured in factory, does it straight away come to the market? No. First it has to be stored somewhere where it is packaged, and only after the packing you get it, isn't it? And you know, packing is very important. So any modification that is required, that is also done at some other place. Packing is also done at some other place, and before that it has to be stored. Same is true for the cell. So whatever lipids and proteins are manufactured, they are stored, modified and packaged in another cell organelle called Golgi bodies. These are the Golgi bodies. Why are they called Golgi bodies? Because they were first of all found by a scientist called Camillo Golgi. Now this Camillo Golgi said that there are some tube like structures which are kept one above the other. So, whenever anything is one above the other, what do we say? Stacked. So, these tube like structures are stacked one above the other, and see their ends, they are slightly swollen. So, Golgi bodies are made up of tube like structures stacked together with their tips swollen. At some points they are even connected with the endoplasmic reticulum. So, they form another kind of, you can say, a tubular network. Now, what is the function? Once again coming back to the function, function of Golgi body is storage, modification and packaging. Interestingly, Golgi bodies are not present in the plant cells, they are found only in the animal cells. So, then what do plant cells do? They have a structure which is somewhat parallel to the Golgi bodies, but it is called dictyosome. So, when you are trying to understand the differences between plant cell and animal cell, what all will you say? First was cell wall absent in animal cells, present in plant cells. Secondly, plant cells have dictyosomes, but animal cells have Golgi bodies. Now, there are some organelles which are common to both. The next one that I am going to do is common to both, and that is lysosomes.